welcome back to Doom Eternal. We'll be getting our super shotgun this part. Yay!
Excellent.
Fuck this level on Ultra Nightmare.
Is that the hardest
one? Is that the hardest difficulty?
Ultra Nightmare is the hardest difficult in permadeath. So if
It's
you die once, you have to start the game over again.
And there's no one-ups. One-ups are replaced with armor restores. So you need to beat the whole game on a single run with one life.
Have you done it?
And yeah, I beat it. It took me like 2 weeks of constantly playing, but I did it.
Oof. Was it worth it?
Yeah, you get a cool gold armor. That's it.
It's all about the journey, not the destination.
Yeah, like it was genuinely a lot of fun, but the rewards were not totally worth it.
Now here's a very weird part of the game to just get you accustomed to the multiplayer a little bit.
But it's cool.
Not really.
What?
Yeah, okay, so we're activating this Revenant here, and we're going to be controlling him for a moment.
What?
I am demon. You became the very thing you swore to destroy.
I loved you, Revenant. You are my arch nemesis.
I do like it when games enable you to control the bad guys, like with mind control magic and stuff.
Yeah, but this is the only time in the entire game it does this.
Yeah, okay, then yeah, it's definitely a tutorial for the multiplayer stuff. Then.
Well, I mean,
I
it's
was really
nice to have
disappointed
things
with
like
that.
this to shake up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, but it's one of those, you only do it once, so it just feels really out of left field.
I was hoping that they would do this more often for like optional secret stuff. Like,
yeah.
Oh, here's a secret: control a mancubus and kill all these other demons.
Actually, sounds like an obvious thing they should have done and didn't.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't.
I don't get it.
It's like, I don't mind this section. It's pretty fun, just as a change of pace. But it's like, through the entire game, you only do it once, and you only do it in level 3.
How many levels are in this game?
12?
Yeah, 12, 13.
Okay. Yeah, that's
maybe
pretty
13.
early, I would say, then.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking now of other games that do mind controlling the enemy sequences, and I can't. I'm having trouble thinking of one where I didn't like the mechanic.
I mean, Mario Odyssey is completely based on that mechanic.
Mario Odyssey is an obvious example, but I'm thinking.
Oh my god, I never thought to make that connection.
I'm thinking.
Right as you say, it's an obvious example.
I'm thinking older though, like Legacy of Kain has mind control spells. I think Oddworld's done it at one point or another.
Oh.
Although now that I'm mentioning it, I'm forgetting which Oddworld game actually did it.
Alright. Now I have to ask, do you spare the Revenant?
No.
But he tried so hard to help you.
He's holding out for a hug. He's missed you so much.
6 feet of distance.
Would Doom Guy wear the mask over the... No, Doom Guy's an asshole. He wouldn't wear the mask.
Well, he has a helmet on, so that's just as good.
Yeah, yeah. Put the mask over the helmet.
I can do that.
Fair.
You gotta go the extra mile. You gotta put a coffee filter between the mask.
It's a Devilbringer shotgun.
Yes.
It's so fun. So, if you ever use the rune that gives you increased air mobility, that just breaks this grappling hook and makes it do really weird shit.
Yeah, you can like swing yourself around and launch yourself off of the vines and go flying and shit.
So
this room is really weird. I don't know if I like it.
So just how versatile is this grappling attachment?
It only works on enemies. So enemies are now platforming buttons, I guess. Or grapple hooks.
But how crazy is like the area mobility entirely? Are we talking about like Freestyle Gary's mod? Sort of.
If you get the air control rune, yes.
Here's my question. Can you cancel the grappling hook partway to your destination, or do you have to ride it all the way to the enemy?
I think if you press jump, it can cancel it. What the fuck? Oh.
Okay, because if you can do that, you can get a bit creative with your mobility. Creative is good.
Or you could just shoot the fuel. Launch him like a torpedo.
Well, okay, don't walk into the grenade.
Yeah, it's like, no, just making sure it works.
I haven't had a chance to actually buy Doom Eternal yet because money. But
Yes.
you know,
Do you have a PC that can run it?
but
my arch nemesis.
I really want to try the grapple hook because it's,
if you have a PC that can run it, it does go on sale on Steam kind of often.
I might,
That's
but I also
surprising because
don't
this
like...
game came out this year.
Yeah, they're being really generous with, because this game sold really well apparently, so I guess they're just like, okay, well, we made a good amount of money, we can give it away for $20 sometimes. I don't know how marketing works. I'm like 12 years old. I'm not actually
Well, if they've made back the development costs already, then putting it on sale would still turn a profit.
Yeah.
It really isn't... like, the full price we're used to paying for games is really just about getting that development cost paid back as soon as possible. Because if they don't do that, then they're in a difficult position, and that makes it hard to make more games. Sentinel. I like how the label on that one is a little damaged.
Yeah. Like the paper's worn a bit.
That's
It's been sitting there since 1993.
yeah. That's a good detail because like you're not gonna find good condition floppy disks anymore.
I mean, you might, depending on what you're looking for, because like old military systems from like the 70s still have to get updates through floppy disks.
God.
Why?
Well, it's
Is it
because
true?
Security reasons.
one, security reasons. The other is that it's better to keep your functioning electronic security systems for military security purposes that archaic, because you can't hack them because they're not connected to anything.
Well, you don't need to have old systems to have them not connected to anything. You just don't connect them to anything.
It's just how the old systems work is more the thing.
Ugh. Somehow I get the feeling that's less about security and more like they're just not replacing stuff
Well,
because
they're lazy.
it costs money and takes time.
Which is
But-
why we're still using technology from 2006, not 2000, like 1986.
Let's see.
Elevator.
I'm a little surprised that they have that kind of hardware that's still running, though.
It's for like the nuclear stuff and all that.
Now I'm picturing a
They
nightmare
go to
scenario.
activate the launch codes and they put in a floppy disk of Doom.
Now I'm
Well, no,
picturing a nightmare scenario where we actually need that to fight off an alien invasion or something. But then we go to fire the nukes, and the computers just don't work because they're that old.
Well, I mean, the nuclear codes for a long time were 00000.
Wait,
What?
Insert first of 9 floppy disks to activate nuclear device.
Yes, that it was straight zeros because in the event that they needed to launch them in an emergency, they didn't want to have to be stuck trying to remember the code.
What the fuck?
our
That-
country sucks.
That
Yes,
sort
it
of
does.
that sort of sounds like it.
This
defeats-
isn't new information. It's nice to reiterate that.
That
every once in a
that sounds
while.
kind of like it defeats the purpose of having a passcode in the first place.
Well, the idea was that only the president would know it. It's just it was done that way so the president could put it in really quickly.
Okay, so this actually reminds me of another thing from Animorphs. There's
Oh,
So it turns out that dogs are actually descendants of an alien race. I forget their name, but they're
What
like
the-
really friendly and trustworthy aliens, right? But they all died out from the bad aliens. So when they try to sneak into their sunken spaceship at the bottom of the ocean, it turns out the password to the spaceship was 6. Just 6.
Ted, how
And then
recently have you read Animorphs?
I read the whole series.
I mean,
But
that's,
it's like, and then one of the comments was, they were trusting. They're dead.
that's the sort of password trickery that only worked back in the old days before you could just program a computer to try all possible passwords in sequence.
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a trick. It was they just trusted people enough to only have a password that was just
one character long.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this arena.
Yeah, I hate this arena.
Like, this is one that I just come back to with fast travel. I mean, I've been able to do it on my first try, but I just choose not to.
So if you, like, skip through it and then come back later, is it different? Like, are the aliens gone? Or
No.
No? Okay. So then what's the point of doing it later as opposed to doing it now?
You come back with more guns and stuff on replays.
Come back
Yeah, I
with
was
more
gonna say
upgrades.
completionists.
Oh, so can you go back to old levels?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a terminal. Okay. There's a terminal in the Justice League Watchtower that lets you go back to older levels.
Oh, okay.
In Doom 2016, it was just a level select menu.
Yeah, you just go back to the main menu.
Okay, so what you're saying is you go back with like all of the end game guns and stuff like that.
And
okay.
like more
Yeah.
health and ammo upgrades and all that stuff.
Because if you fuck up and destroy those explosive barrels that are supposed to help you, you're kind of fucked, and you kind of need to come back later.
Friggin' tentacles.
Tentacles!
Okay.
I don't know, I got nothing.
Well, I killed one of them at least.
Hey, one kill is better than,
No kills.
I don't know, none.
No. What's better than 1? 2. 2 or 2.
I mean, depends on
25.
context.
Okay.
25. Oh, gross. Okay, so I feel like the
Oh,
entire
no.
ground is corpse,
I've-
and I only just realized
Okay.
that.
I try to imagine
sauce.
what it would be like to walk around on this kind of surface, and just thinking about it grosses
Best.
me out.
I got so excited when I picked this one up.
You like Sandy City?
Yeah, it's a cool song, and it goes dut 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 dut, and that's just nice.
That's it.
Is that from the old Doom or?
Yes.
Yeah, it's from Doom 2. It's like my
God.
favorite song in that game.
The hell is
All right.
that thing?
It's like, yeah, okay, what is it? What,
It
what-
is,
so-
it is mega health. It completely fills
Yeah.
your armor and health at the same time.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't know. So they just brought back the old designs for a lot of things, and that's what it looked like in the classic games. It was like this screaming blueberry thing, but in like Doom 2016, it had like this cool sci-fi look. It didn't look at all like a face, and then like everything else, they're just like, fuck it, let's just have the classic
brought it
design.
back to face, yeah.
Making sure I got.
I like
stuff.
the I like the anguished bowling ball.
English bowling ball.
You know, Doom Guy, it's impressive to get a strike every single time, but not really when you're using a
you ever wanna-
chain gun to shoot down all the pins.
Were you ever disappointed when you put your fingers inside a bowling ball's holes that didn't make gagging noises?
What?
The fuck?
Like, bring that back. I want that back. Bring it back.
It was ever a thing?
John, that wasn't a bowling alley.
Then what did I throw?
That was a morgue.
The fuck?
Well, this got dark.
I'm never reading Animorphs again.
No, but you should, because they're actually really good. They're making a movie, and maybe it won't be shit this time. Have you ever seen the Animorphs TV show? It's terrifying.
Yes,
There
I
was a
have.
TV show.
Yes,
there was
Nick.
a TV show, and it's like it's legitimately one of the scariest things
I'm trying
I've ever seen.
to imagine.
Did they have the scene with the gorilla guts?
And I don't know. Just
Him.
go and look
What
up
the-
Animorphs TV show.
What?
You
It's
know.
him.
Yes. Yes,
He gives you an extra life.
All right.
Why is the dope fish there?
Yeah.
Again,
Funny.
I thought we
We're
already
talking
had
about
our dope
Animorphs.
fish cameo. Is there one
No, he's
in
in,
every
he's, in,
level?
he's in a bunch of spots. Not every level, but in most spots.
He's also on the chainsaw.
He's
Yeah, that
on
was
the
a bit weird.
chainsaw?
Yeah, he's on the chainsaw.
Dope fish and more in the next part of Doom Eternal.